Volume up.
Hey everybody, welcome to another very exciting episode of NC-17. My name is Josh, and today we have a returning guest, an awesome guest. You may know him as Steve LIVENGOOD. I know him as Brother Reaper. How are you doing today, my friend?
I am good. Busy.
Oh yeah. Uh, so kind of before we go into the meat and potatoes of this episode, kind of for the newer audience, because trust me, since last time you've been on, there's a shit ton of new audience members.
Which is
Just kind
always
of,
good.
oh yeah, just kind of walk us through your journey to where you are today.
Well, like I said in a previous interview before, after retiring from the music business, I was being a professional drummer. I took a stab at this must be the universe telling me that it's time to give acting a try because that was my second passion as a kid. So I started to get to know a lot of directors, and it took was just one director to be like, "Hey, you should be in film. You're big, you're animated, you're funny as hell. You should do indie film." And I said, "Well, I mean, that is something that I'm trying to do at the moment." And I answered one casting call to be a creature, a zombie, in a film called Attack of the Corn Zombies, and then here I am, 50 titles later, going,
Yeah,
"That's kind of wild." It's been about 4 years now, 4 years that I've been acting steadily. And then once they figured out that I could memorize lines and I can actually act, that's when I started getting a lot of roles that were speaking roles, mostly supporting. I'm currently in the middle of my first actual starring role, which is the clown dies at midnight, clown harder.
oh yeah, yeah. Uh, I'm hearing a lot of good things about that from multiple sources in the industry. Uh, so let's just dive right into it.
Mm-hmm.
The reason we're here is because there's a project that recently has gained a lot of traction, and which is funny because track is actually in this, the contract. Bad segue, but yeah. Uh, this is one
Yes.
you wrote, direct, and you're going to star in. Uh, kind of give us the premise without spoiling anything, and what really gave you the what was your what made you want to write this, and what was your catalyst for it? It was a better word for it, but I just
That works. I think that's just as strong. For me, when I wrote this short story, oh man, it's got to be like 5 or 6 years ago now. And it started as an idea, as most of this stuff does. And I was thinking about, because one of my favorite subgenres in horror is the more kind of like the demon side of things. Your Exorcist, Possession of Hannah Grace, all those possession films. But I didn't want to do a possession film. As much as I love them, I feel they've been played the fuck out. There's too many of them. And of course, with indie film, people were putting them out left and right. And it's like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to do something different. And I started thinking, what can I do different? Because I mean, the gin has already been covered in Wishmaster. And of course, the devil's advocate. And I'm like, I don't want the devil to be the star either. So, how the main character, based around.
yeah.
And I'm like, well, what can I do different? And one of my favorite genres of all time is mafia movies. Love them.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
was a
yeah.
huge fan, obviously, The Godfather, Casino, Goodfellas, and The Sopranos. The Sopranos was like my favorite show for 10 years. I just kept watching the seasons over and over again. And I was like, that's it. what if I combined the two genres together? And because like when you think about The Sopranos, you look at uh, the Bada Bing Club, right?
Yep.
Obviously it was a strip club that they owned, and that's where they all hung out.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm not doing a stripper anything. I don't want to put that in my film at all. So I was like, well, what if I made it a goth club?
Okay.
So, and that's when the idea for the Inferno Bar came up. And I was like, yeah, what if that's like their base of operations? It's, these days there's such things known as pop-up bars.
Yeah.
Well, this is one that just suddenly shows up, and all of a sudden, there's a string of disappearances and murders that happen, and everyone, including like the police force, because it's centered in a small town called Black Flame Hills.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So small town, and they automatically think it's a psycho. So Angelique, who is the main character, it works for the Black Flame Hills Gazette, the local newspaper, and she's like, I want to try to like figure this out because true crime always big and stuff like that. So it's got that element to it too, where and she's played by Caitlin Stack. Um, so her and her friend Vivian, who's played by Shonda Rawlings, love Shonda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So they're like trying to figure it out too. This is going to be the big break in their career if they can cover this and somehow uncover, some things that will lead to the capture of this person. And then we have Detective Roger Mann, played by the great Joe Rosing, who is also trying to catch this guy. But as the story kind of goes on, it's like a cloak and dagger. Who did it? Who done it? This is a film that is going to be unrelenting.
Oh yeah.
There's no slow burn. It kind of comes right out of the gate. And it's, who they think they're chasing isn't really who they're chasing. And you don't know how many people around town who are basically trying to keep that a secret. It's a lot of mystery, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be gore personified.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm for.
Yeah, right. Exactly. This is a serious film. I mean, there's moments I think that, viewers, moviegoers will be like, that's hilarious. Like some of the lines, obviously, but it's definitely more of a serious film. And that's one thing that's happening right now is there's not a lot of, independent directors that are doing anything really serious. I mean, you are, but there's a hell of a lot more comedy horror. And that's fine. I know people love to laugh, and that's great. Which is why I got some one-liners in the script there that I think people are going to laugh their ass off at.
Oh yeah.
You got to have that too.
Oh
But
yeah.
obviously, I haven't really given anything away, so
Oh yeah.
I did good. But that's basically the premise. What Angelique thinks she's going to find, it ends up opening up a whole different world. And it
Oh yeah.
all starts by getting one of these.
All right. You know, so my next question would be so right now I think there's a resurgence in independent film that hasn't been seen in the last 2 to 3 years. Like
Mm-hmm.
we are definitely getting some sequels and some stuff like that, but we're also getting a
I
lot
love
of
seeing them.
original.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we're getting a lot of originals.
Yes.
You know, so my question is how do you keep yours original, but also kind of familiar with what people are used to seeing, if that makes sense?
Um, well, I think what honestly keeps this very, very much original is that you've never seen, a capo regime, which Floros, which is my character, I'm the head, I'm one of the Dukes of Hell, and then I have a group, and one of the main characters within that gang is Milton Ashthorne, played by the great Aaron Markham, who is kind of like my consigliere. And at the same time, he's the one who kind of dupes these people into making contracts. So, the idea of the contract or a Faustian, contract, people are very familiar with, I think.
Oh yeah.
We've seen a lot of stories where it's like, this is what'll happen if you take this. Like I said, Devil's Advocate, for instance, he decides to take that job in New York, and everyone's very familiar with that film. And there's a few others. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
just, I think, an area of horror that just hasn't been done for a while. But I think, like you said, a resurgence. I think it's going to bring it back to the front.
Oh yeah. Uh, and you do have quite you have assembled quite a awesome cast. I'm not even gonna lie. Like my
Mm-hmm.
hats off to you. But there's one person like I've seen everyone like who act in movies that you have in your cast. But there's
Mm-hmm.
one person that stands out, goes back. I mean, she's been doing it for a while now. Uh I remember her from Teenage Exorcist,
Yep.
or Nightmare Sisters, which in my opinion is her best movie because yeah. Well, we're not gonna go there.
Right.
But you got Bring Stevens. How did that
Yes.
come about? And is her without spoiling anything? How
Of
much
course.
of her character does she like? How much of is her character in the film? If that makes sense.
Like, does she show up a lot, kind of
Yeah,
thing? Or,
yeah,
I mean, obviously, with a legendary scream queen like Brink Stevens, I'm going to make sure that she does, get good screen time, of course, and
oh
that's
yeah,
exactly what she's getting. She plays the mom of Angelique Summerston, so. But she's also dealing with her husband that's suddenly gone insane, and then that unravels as he goes to the local center for psychiatrics in Black Flame Hills, and has his dealings with Dr. Willis, played by the great Bill D. Russell, Dr. Death himself. And I mean, that's a huge casting as well.
oh
But
yeah,
yeah, Brink is how that came about is obviously through my travels, doing the convention circuit. I sometimes run into some of these celebrities, and some of them are my friends now. And I hadn't met her yet, but being a fan of her work, when I was thinking about this particular character, I was like, you know what? I know she could bring it. And she's not afraid to do gore. She's totally fine with that. Watching her and Joel Hollow's Devil's Disciples. That was awesome. So I knew I wanted to have somebody that I knew could bring that mother role to it, and also be able to be glorified. Let's put it that way.
oh yeah.
So,
And
and then I happened to see her at one of my last convention appearances, and she's like, "Let's talk." So we talked after, and there she is.
oh yeah. So with your cast, like again, I've seen all of them in different things. Getting such a talented cast
Mhm.
sometimes can be very risky, but at the same
Absolutely.
time, it could be very adventurous because you know these people can bring it.
Yeah.
But to what level, one, are you expecting them to bring it? And then two, what level do you know they're going to bring it? Like we covered Bring Stevens just now, you know she's
Yeah.
going to bring it.
Yeah. I'm not. That's a no brainer.
Oh, yeah.
He embodies every. She's like. Uh, oh shoot, dang it. She's another one of my friends. Sleepaway Camp. Felissa Rose. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you already know that she's going to nail whatever she's going to be in. And Brink is one of those. Now with this cast, of course, there is a lot of risk because I mean, I pay my talent. I will always pay my talent. Um, so first and foremost, that is part of the risk because obviously you got to pay day rates and stuff like that, which I totally believe in.
Uh-oh. I don't know if you can hear me, but you froze.
On his end.
Oh yeah. You froze there for a second. So last
Okay.
last thing we got was you always pay your cast and that's a risk.
It can be sure because I mean that's you know
Oh yeah.
what if you don't meet your budget and all that stuff. But these people I've worked with, I have worked with them on many films, and I already knew what kind of talent they had.
Oh yeah.
So there's that. And then I did the one thing I think a lot of people didn't expect me to do. I made them all do self audition tapes.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yes, I can see this person. I know I could see them in this role, but can they do it the way I'm hoping that it will, materialize? So when I saw Shonda's, when I saw Caitlin's, um, Otis B Dreads, everybody, Joe Rosing's even, I was like, "Yep, you brought what I was hoping to have that character." Certain character traits to every character that they have retape. So,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Uh, that's another thing too. Is like these auditions, like you do have the people who I've ran into this. I'm not gonna name names, but I've ran into
no,
this where people are like, "Why do I have to audition?"
there was a few that said the same thing to me.
And like, I mean, call me, crazy or naive or whatever, but I mean, all the talent should be treated equally.
Absolutely.
You know, uh, I would say that there's been a couple people where I was like, okay, I know you're going to bring it because the character you're bringing, such as yourself, it's who you are.
Right.
You know?
It's like tailor made. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
oh yeah. Uh, so here's a question I don't ask a lot of people, and I don't see a lot of people actually getting asked. Length of the film, how long would you like it to be, and how long do you think it's in reality going to be?
Realistically, I mean, what everyone hopes for is at least 90 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, I think with what is there, plus all the visuals and there are, I mean, people need to remember that it's not just dialogue that moves the film along. It's looks, it's facial expressions, it's in actions. And there are certain important Easter eggs and things like that that have to be shown. I personally think that I can hit a good hour and 20 minutes with it.
Oh yeah. That's right where Not There is at right now. So
That seems to be, from what I've seen in a lot of indie films as of late, um, that seems to be like the mark. I've even seen some that were 80 minutes, 85 minutes, so a little
yeah.
little bit even shorter.
Oh
So
yeah. Uh so again, not to spoil anything, but do you see this as a franchise or is this a one off or you want to keep that a mystery for now?
um I definitely will say that the ending will definitely express that.
Oh yeah. Uh
You'll just have to wait and see.
oh yeah. Yeah. Uh let's talk about the teaser trailer real quick. So you released it today on YouTube, which everyone make sure you go to, check it out on just look at the contract, you should see it. Or
Reapers
Reapers
Underground
Underground. Yep. I
on
didn't
YouTube.
forget. But in the trailer, I want to, because it is a teaser trailer, so it's like you
Right.
get,
It's just a teaser,
yeah. So
not
you
a trailer by any means.
oh yeah. So you get the gist of, but then in the little bit that you get in it, you get enough to draw you in. You know,
I'm
and
glad to hear that. That's what I was hoping for.
oh yeah, and I showed my wife, and I say this all the time. She's unanimously she's afraid of horror movies. So imagine her at the
Which is the best
premiere of Not
person
There.
to lay that on.
Oh yeah. Well, I was like, all right, we're gonna watch this teaser trailer, and I want your raw, on conditional what you're
What is
feeling.
your opinion? Yeah.
Yeah. She said you are one creepy motherfucker.
That's one of the best compliments I think I could ever get. Because that's kind of what's okay. So I can give you a little bit, obviously, for those of you that have seen the teaser, the moment there is she is trying to get her boyfriend, who is going to be played by the great Jason Kidder. And of course, his name is appropriately Chad. Uh, uh, and she's like, "Why aren't you answering your phone?" I don't want to tell you what happened prior to that because obviously this is just a little chunk, but she has a hunch that he's up to no good. So she's outside his place, mad texting, trying to get him, and then all of a sudden, she's like looking at herself, as many of us do. It's like, just calm down. Everything's going to be okay. Calm down. And then all of a sudden, she sees my big ass in the back seat, where I just materialize in her back seat. And I'm like, well, don't you want to know the truth? And then I disappear. So it's a moment of, oh wait, oh, what the fuck's going on here?
Oh yeah.
So if that was able to be brought, then I feel we did
Oh yeah.
well.
Yeah. We all know what happened with Chad before. He's at Haagen Dazs eating ice cream with his little, with his little brothers and sisters. So,
Right. Yeah. Use your imagination as to what Chad has done.
I'm pretty sure it's got no. No, I'm shut up.
That's all right.
So what was it like bringing it to fruition to where you were like, you wrote the story,
Mhm.
you knew what you wanted, and now you're seeing it materialize little by little, and what's that feeling like?
It's so surreal because, you know, this was something that I've believed in for so long. And for years, people told me, well, XYZ movie from, this year, but da 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 da. They've already done this idea. And I'm like, I've never even heard of that. And I've asked other people, I'm like, do you know what? Did you know that movie or that movie? I don't even remember the title, but I think what happens is um, when you kind of pick people's brains, like a director or maybe even a fellow actor, and you're like, hey, I have this idea. What do you think about this? Oh, that's really cool, but isn't it kind of been done already? So for years, I've just been kind of like, I guess nobody you know, everyone thinks that it's already been done before, so why should I do it? And then suddenly, I don't know, it's like the universe aligned, and with some encouragement from folks that are part of my podcast network, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to go for it.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
going to do it myself
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and pick the people I want instead of trying to see if people would be interested in developing this with me. It's like, nope, I'm going to, get my cast and pick my crew at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
you just got to go for the gold. You can't get anywhere if you don't try. So,
Exactly.
and I've always preached that as an actor. So I was like, oh, Dumbo, let me say that to myself and just go for it.
Oh yeah.
And if
Yeah.
people dig it, great. If they don't, well, that's fine too.
Oh. I think personally, you have a big enough following that even if, quote unquote, and we're knocking on wood here, even if it's some people don't like it, it's still going to be a smashing success. well, that and plus you're a very talented person, you know,
Mm.
and that's me
Thank
being
you.
100% honest with you. I don't, I don't hold punches or anything. It's like you get what you want, you get what you see. I mean, you get what I'm saying. You know,
I'm pretty much my biggest critic, man, because I'm just if one person digs what I'm doing, I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Because
oh
I
yeah.
mean I'm not that special. I say that
Well,
to myself all the time. I'm like, I'm just like everybody else. Do I think people will dig it? Well, sure.
oh
I
yeah,
hope so.
yeah,
But I also don't want people to blow smoke up my ass. I'm like, I want people to give it to me straight. Hey, how can I make this better? Or, let me know certain things because this is my first time directing. I ain't going to
oh
get it right the first shot. And if I do pretty well, then great. But we're going to make mistakes. I'm going into this fully knowing that, shit can go wrong. I've
yeah,
been on plenty of sets that had established actors, actresses, established crews that have worked on many projects, and shit still went wrong. You know what I
oh yeah,
mean?
oh yeah. Uh, I have worked on one set, not there, and yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. you know, uh, but the
We
dedication.
romanticize that it's going to be perfect when we get there, but it takes
Oh
forever.
yeah, oh yeah. Uh, I know that in life, a lot of people they don't take the risk, they don't take the chance. And kind of like what you said earlier, with the encouragement of some of the people you are close to, that's what I think everyone needs is instead of all this infighting with the independents, we all need to
Mhm.
just want to help each other succeed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
And I could tell you that without a shadow of a doubt, I can name three people right now I know that are always going to be fans of you, and I'm going to keep myself out of this just because I'm biased and partial. Uh, Kevin Jensrowski will always support you.
I love him too.
Oh yeah.
He's an
Uh,
amazing guy.
Obviously, Brother Mortimer. You know, and a third one I think might be a little bit surprising because this person is not in the industry, but she has seen the interviews we've done.
Oh, okay.
She watches Reapers Underground with me every weekend. So,
Oh,
and that's my
good.
wife. My wife is a
Oh,
big fan of you. So,
well, thank you. And my silly self.
but like we sit down here and we watch your show like religiously. The last couple of weeks we haven't really been able to because I've been doing some other things, but but
Of course.
we are loyal fans of you. And as an industry person, I can only say that if I become half of what you are right now, then I've succeeded. So
Oh, come on now.
trust me, man.
Like I
Like,
said, I don't do it for a paycheck. I don't do it even for myself. Although I always do say that, it's very much, um, therapy for me when I do the shows because I have a good time.
oh yeah,
And I feel like those that are watching, I envision everybody sitting there, watching with me.
oh
Uh,
yeah,
like one big little hangout.
oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's really cool to hear. You know, it
Oh,
surprises me every time. I don't go, oh yeah, well of course you should like me. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm just an average dude that loves horror, loves metal, and I love to make people laugh. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I've been cracking up my whole family.
oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Oh, I try, believe me.
Yeah. Uh, I will say though, I think I hold the record for saying Thailand the most in one sentence.
That's just because you want us all to get freaking kashakared. Uh, that's like the new running joke. Oh, who's it going to be this time that gets us there quicker? Which is
Oh
why
yeah,
I've started counting my Diet Cokes instead.
oh yeah,
That would be so bad if the host of the show falls off seat. That would be terrible.
yeah. It would. So with the contract,
Yes.
I know a lot of people ask about ratings and stuff like that. Is this obviously it's going to be rated R, but is it going to be
Definitely.
a hard rated R, close to like no pun intended, close to NC-17, or is it just going to be your? I don't think it's going to be your average run of the day kind of rated R movie. I just don't think it's.
No, it's definitely not because I mean, obviously, with some of the kills, which are all going to be practical effects, I would say it's definitely harder, and there's a lot more suspenseful moments that will grip you. So definitely not a run of the mill, and like I have been saying this whole time, zero nudity,
Yes.
but it's still going to bring it as some of those other films do. So
Oh yeah. No, that's. Can we talk about that zero nudity thing for a moment?
sure.
Because that seems to be a cliche that a lot of actors, actresses, directors, just people in the industry, Hollywood and independent, they rely on that so much. Now, I'm not
Mhm.
against it. Like I'm not. I don't hate it. You know
No, if it makes sense,
exactly.
and there's a lot of times where it totally does make sense.
Oh yeah,
For instance, Jeepers Creepers with the dome in the bottom of the church with the bodies. I mean, they're not going to be in their outfits.
true.
They've been there for a long time. They are just a body of corpses.
Oh
That
yeah.
makes sense to me. But somebody, running around having their jubblies flopping up and down. I'm just like, does that really make sense here, or is it really just a ooh, let's see what she's got underneath kind of thing?
Oh yeah.
So that's where I stand on that. If it makes sense within the scene and you can tell that it's just not thrown in there, like whenever it comes, perfect example, shower scenes. If two people you're establishing just how close they are, that they're passionate for one another, okay. But if it's just one person and you have to do a slow pan from the bottom of the tub, slowly going all the way up to establish that this chick is hot so you can see all her goods for 5 minutes, that's simply trying to sell and pad your film for time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like if you know this person, I'm not going to name any names either. Everyone knows that if so and so is in a film, you're excuse me, you're going to see them naked at some point.
I know exactly who you're talking about without having to say names. you know.
I'm just saying it's the truth.
Uh,
People will throw money down to see that kind of stuff, and I'm not knocking anyone's kink. If you like watching horror films and you feel like you have to have tits or ass, um, hopefully it's just that and not everything, because I'm just like, why do we have to see all that? But if you feel that your story is not strong enough and you need that to sell it, fine. And I think in a lot of cases they feel that their campaigns will be more successful.
oh yeah.
I want to reach, and this is another thing I always say, not every director is thinking, I want a 10-year-old, you know, who likes horror be able to watch this. They should be able to, because they're the next generation of horror fans. You
Oh
know what I
yeah.
mean? I want to reach that kick. I want to be, or be that type of a film that when I was a kid and I saw Halloween for the first time. Now, mind you, I saw the edited for television version first, and I was hooked. I didn't have all the things that were in there when you actually saw the real version. And I was instantly hooked. Like, I love this. This is awesome. He is a killing machine. This guy is larger than life. So I want to be able to inspire the same, but still give you grit and strong performances. It's going to be an emotional hell ride. That's kind of what I'm calling it.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, those moments that get you, like, if there's a scene in there that I think most people will probably shed a tear. I
Oh
really
yeah.
do.
So this is going to be the portion where I praise you because I praise every guest that comes onto my show because that's just a respect thing. My wife wanted me to tell you that you are reminiscent to her in the horror genre of what Johnny Cash was to music.
Oh, I've never heard that before. You have to tell her thank you for me. And a
Oh,
big hug. Big
oh
hug.
yeah,
The original Man in Black. Well, that's because I typically say, fuck y'all. You ain't going to stop me. Nothing's going to stop me. And I mean, that is that outlaw country, man. People don't think this because I'm a big metal guy. I love me some outlaw country too.
oh yeah,
Sticking
oh
it to the assholes. I'm censorship is, I mean, I grew up where the government was trying to censor all my favorite artists. I mean, you were there too, so obviously,
oh yeah,
when D. Snyder was fighting the PMRC and stuff like that, I refuse to be censored. There's no reason to censor any of that. Um, and I'm not really doing anything all that bad. Oh, you don't like my views? Well, can we talk about it? You
oh
know what I
yeah,
mean? Can we have a conversation and still walk away respecting one another? I miss those days.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Now,
I
yeah,
appreciate that.
nowadays it's I just don't like you, so I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm like, I've had that happen to me multiple times in the span of 1 year of being in this industry. So I'm like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a hit or miss a lot of times. Now, surprisingly, I was on a set this past weekend where somebody, a fellow actor, who said that they stopped following me or unfriended me or whatever that's called, unfriended me, yes, because I had posted something that turned them off. And I was like, he's like, I should have never have done that because you're such a nice guy. And I'm like, well, you got to give somebody a chance. You
Oh yeah.
don't know someone, even if you just have some conversations through Messenger. You don't really know that person until you're face to face with them. And it's one of those moments. And I surprised the fuck out of them, and we're friends now. And it's like,
Oh
well,
yeah.
see,
Oh yeah.
I wish people would give each other a chance.
Oh yeah. Uh so there is one thing I do want to say
Sure,
that
sure.
in the span because we've spoken, quite a few times uh in the span of the year that I've been in this industry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always been cordial. It's a respect thing. I respect you 100%. The one thing that stands out to me is I know that when I have a conversation with you, it is 100% who you are is what I'm getting. So,
I feel the same way with you too, which is why I consider you family.
oh yeah, well, same feeling. Trust me. Yeah.
I can always tell. I can always tell when someone's putting on. And those are the people that, started out like being real chummy with me, years ago when I was, getting into it. As far as like the filming industry, and then all of a sudden they've dropped off. And I'm like, again, time tells you who really, supports you and digs what you're doing. And
Oh yeah.
I mean, of course, I have to promote myself. I'm kind of a machine like that. But at the same token, I don't just promote me. Like, I don't even put a lot of personal things on my actor page, Steve Livengood page. It's mostly other people's stuff.
Oh yeah.
It truly is because that's when I got into podcasting, I said, let me be the voice for the underground. Let me wave the flag so people can see this great art that
Oh yeah.
otherwise they wouldn't know shit about. So yeah, to me, it's a we rise together. It's not I rise. It's
That's right.
everybody. And if
Oh
you
yeah.
choose to be on this journey with me, please do. And a shameless plug, of course. If you want to join us on the journey, I have contract shirts that you can get if you want to support the film. Most importantly, even if I personally, I think they're pretty snazzy. I love the design. My Sublime Prince out of Oklahoma did a fantastic job. Um, but I mean, and I mean this with every fiber of my being. Every cent goes to the short. That is I'm picking up, I would probably say 90% of this short. That includes paying talent, food, travel lodge, whatever. I'm doing all that myself because I want this short. See, I'm a new filmmaker. I'm sure you felt this way too when you first said that you were going to do a film. Um, Everyone's like, really? So you're really going to do this? And that's why I put the teaser out, teaser one today. I want to show people that, yeah, this is actually happening. Trying to convince people that you're actually going to go through with it. I'm going to kind of show you without giving much away that this is actually happening. And I feel that, once this short is done, which I've dubbed Welcome to Black Flame Hills, that I feel alone should get people who want to donate and be a part of this film with me all the reason in the world, because I think it will speak for itself.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is something that on the independent scene, because we don't have big time people throwing money at us and stuff. I mean, I can just speak on what I did when Not There, because my own project, 2-hour movie, obviously that we had to cut some stuff.
Of course,
but we filmed the 2-hour movie in 8 days on a budget of $800. And that showed just the dedication and perseverance from the cast and crew. Granted that the crew was a cast, but still. Yeah. But no, we
takes a family to a village to raise, a performance. Yeah.
But I do want to say that I 100% believe that your project's going to take off. It's definitely going to be an awesome thrill ride from beginning to end, just because I know you as a person and I know what you bring to the table, and I'm here for it. I do want to give you, because we're kind of winding down to the end of the show, but I do want to give you some time to plug your socials where people can or cannot reach out to you, where they can see your work, and where they can tune into your podcasts, and just anything else you want to plug.
Oh, absolutely. It's longer than my arms, of course. Too many things. First and foremost, if you want to get all the updates on the contract, all you have to do is follow the contract official movie page on Facebook, and you will be up to date on everything. And then if you want to see the teaser one trailer, just to kind of see, well, it's not really a trailer, it's just a teaser one, to get a little bit of what we're doing, go to Reapers Underground YouTube channel, which is where you can find all my past podcasts as well. There's over almost 500 or more videos on there, so you can catch all the evolution of Reaper as he goes on. As well as my actor reel is also on there. Let's see, movies that you can find on streaming platforms, unless you come see me at conventions. Of course, I always have physical product because physical media will never die. I'm trying to wave the flag for that too. On Fossum right now, you can see Grind, which won Independent Horror Film of the Year last year. That was definitely blew my mind. But it is a if you're a fan of H.P. Lovecraft, it's very Lovecraftian, space, cosmic. It's comedic, but it'll make you laugh, it'll make you cry, and make you go oh, all at the same time. So definitely check out Grind. And then I have not one but two films currently on Tubi: Attack of the Corn Zombies and Return of the Corn Zombies. If you would like to watch me eat some of the cast, which is always fun. If you want to follow me on, I kind of call it now my like actor page, Steve LIVENGOOD, Facebook. I am on Messenger all the time for millions of reasons. You can definitely get in touch with me. And then, of course, Black Flame Entertainment and Reapers Underground. on Facebook as well. I also answer all of those as well, and then of course their respective Instagram accounts. So it's like 5 different things. It's not that hard to find me.
Oh yeah. I do want to say, so this is kind of like the shameless plug. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you will be seeing Mr. Steve Livingood, aka Reaper, in Not There 1, 2, and officially I will announce he's the first cast member returning for part 3. So when you watch this episode, there's your exclusive. He's in all
Brilliant.
3. uh, he's also going to be here in Michigan. So for the people who are in Michigan, if you've bought tickets for the premiere of Not There, which has been sold out now, it is sold out.
Nice. Congratulations.
It,
Thank you to everyone's support.
oh yeah, he will be here for the premiere in full keeper outfit. You know, whatever incantation he wants to bring, which is fine. But I do want to say, Steve, for the amount of time that I've known you, there's just so much respect I have for you for what you do for the industry, what you do for your fellow cast, just all together, but mostly what you do for the entertainment. I respect you so many amounts that I can't even tell you how many amounts, but still, you know, it's when I call you brother, it's brother.
Exact same, man.
You
Exact
know,
same.
but I do want to say in closing before we go that when you feel like you're about to lose that grip, think of Taiwan and think that you might just have a contract waiting for you. I'm Mr. Steve Livingood.
Absolutely.
Reaper, brother, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. You have a home with us anytime. And until next time, sorry I got to steal it one time. But I'm not going to actually,
I was
you
waiting
don't.
for you to do it. I'm like, I can feel it creeping on.
I can't do it as good as you, but I will try it one time with your blessings.
Absolutely.
Until next time, stay heavy. Now, if I can hit stop.
Yeah, right. Oh man, if you could